Hello to everyone. Well, it's that time again. It's the beginning of the day. I'm going to try to work a little bit today, if I can. If the thrift stores are too crowded, forget it. So I'm at McDonald's, and when I was walking around, let me show you. See the cans? There are cans all over the place today. Some days it's not. But one of the ladies I follow, Poverty Princess First Food Pantry Haul. Go follow Poverty Princess. I love that channel. I watch, as soon as she posts, I watch her stuff. But she was saying no matter how careful she is, the last week of the month is really hard. Well, I am convinced that I think I see inflation out here on gasoline. So if you do every little thing you can, if you freeze your leftovers, if you collect cans, if you try to sell a little stuff, if you try to save your change, one of the comments that was so awesome is a little money is better than nothing, or a little extra food is better than nothing. The most important thing is stockpiling food. Okay, one of the things I do, and if you really think about it, it makes sense. If you buy the marked down food and you're getting your food 50% off, you would have twice as much food. Technically, you would buy food for 2 weeks. So you would buy the food half price so you could buy twice as much. So those little tips. But go to Poverty Princess First Food Pantry Haul. She doesn't need my shout out. She's got plenty of views, but show her some love, give her some hearts, and subscribe. Okay, and I want to thank Tammy again for buying my rhinestone. One of the followers bought my rhinestone pin and my, what was that? It was a rhinestone watch. I'm going to post those on, what was it? Marc Jacobs. I think that was it. No, Marc Echo watch. And I will post it on Instagram if you would like to see what Tammy has bought. And thank you very much. And also I posted the mustard yellow purse I sold. I'm not selling too much because I hate the post office. It's full of COVID germs. But I was very, very grateful, and thank you very much, Tammy. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, and I want to mention one of the comments. I don't know how to pronounce this. Mash Rube left a comment, a good one. I wrote this in my notebook. It's tomato paste, 3/4 cup, add 4 cup water, a little milk, and salt, just as good as tomato soup. I think this looks better than my tomato soup, and it's going to make 4 cups more with milk. So thank you very much, Mash Rob. I don't know, sorry. But I was really grateful for this comment. And so when I started this channel, I was hoping that, I would get a lot of lovable followers. But, a lot of people get trolls, but for some reason my eyes are watering. For some reason, I don't have too many trolls. Once in a while I get one, but, it's a superficial troll. They don't really mean it, so, Well, I brought this to show you guys. Now, the little hat is not over, so I bought this cotton yarn at Dollar Tree, and I'm making dishcloths, and I'm making them for myself and my son's wife, and I crocheted across 30, and it's just single crochet, and then I will crochet a border and make it a little bigger to make a nice big dishcloth. So I'm still doing crafts to keep myself busy and out of trouble. Okay, so now today, one of the things when I'm out, I'm looking for marked down food. You guys, it will really stretch your budget, and you'll be getting better quality food. Another thing the Poverty Princess mentioned was they didn't give her the brick of cheese this month. And so if you're depending on the food pantries and then, they say, sorry, we're out of cheese, that sucks. I buy the cheese marked down. I've been using that little brick for a while. So another good channel is Disabled and Prepping, and I follow her too, and she shows her food hauls too, and they're very helpful. And so she asked me, can you post the lists of the 25 cheat meals of the meat? So I posted those on my Instagram if you want to see them, and my Twitter. There's a lot of good stuff, videos and stuff on the Twitter. I don't leave the stuff up indefinitely because your Twitter and Instagram will feed better if it's not overloaded. Today, one of the things I'm going to be getting is a few cans of biscuits. Walmart, the Walmart biscuits that are 48 cents are really good. I made 5 donuts, and then last night I made vegetables because I had all these vegetable and hamburger soup, and I put the biscuits, you know, I cut them in 4 pieces like little dumplings. Those are really good. I learned that dumpling thing off Ramblings of Sherry. Okay, so I'll be getting some biscuits. And another good thing about those cans of biscuits, if you get 4, so you spend $2 on biscuits, for $1, it would be 20 biscuits. But I'd say one can of biscuits per week would be good. Depends how many people are in the family. Okay, and then I want to talk to you guys about something I've been thinking about. Okay, I did a video on the judgments and why I don't think we're getting out of the judgments. Furthermore, I think we're getting some judgments. So basically, instead of being petrified over the judgments, it's important to realize the judgments are for the people who are evildoers. It can affect other people, but you guys have heard me. If I'm the only one standing in the rubble, I'm going to have to trust God. And I was watching this. It was a Jewish rabbi. This is a good thing about YouTube. And he said in the Holocaust, when Hitler was losing the war, he murdered more Jews than ever. So this is the same thing what we're seeing in the end of times. As the time of the Lord is getting closer, the evil doers are just more awful. So I was thinking about clones, and in San Diego, you know, we have a lot of very, very wealthy people. The wealthy people are not leaving. They say that the townspeople are leaving, and it's probably a good idea, or cities, is New York, San Francisco, and Las Vegas. And they've been hit hard with the corona. So, and people are migrating out of them just because they're just so darn miserable right now. So in these big cities like San Diego, where we have these very wealthy people, I think I have seen clones. And you go, you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm going to talk to you about a couple things about clones. First of all, if a person is cloned, I think they should have the same rights as anyone, but I don't think they do. The people who can afford to create clones are very, very wealthy. And I think a lot of these clones is possible are a little better than modern day slavery. I noticed that people that I suspect seem like clones are never alone. Never, never, never. And it's just really scary to think about what can happen to these people, how they can be trafficked, victimized, enslaved. And so the other issue with clones is most likely they have taken a viable egg, removed the nucleus, and cloned the person. So it can be like some very bad stuff done to the poor clone who is a person, and, you know, the pirating of the egg. And another thing is these clones, you don't just wake up, you're clone, you wake up and like if I was cloned, I'm me. No, I have all the hereditary predispositions of myself. This is my opinion, I'm not sure. But, you know, it's rough being a clone, I'd say. it's a scary thought what can happen to these. And also, there could be a lot of them. It's just very scary to think about. So I've been doing this thing. As you get older and your brain ages, the thing about a clone is you could be younger, right? But everyone in their brain has you were young at one time. So I've been doing like a reset, trying to think back. And I started this because I saw this life coach, and he said, if you want to get into a really good mood, listen to music of when you were young. And I started doing that. I was listening to Elvis, which I love. I was listening to Tom Jones, which I love. I was listening to every kind. I was listening to the Eagles. And I was in a really good mood all the time. You know, he said to overcome the pandemic. And so what I started doing is just thinking back and trying to take my entire brain back to the years when I was young. And when I did that, I felt so good. And I thought, that has got to be healthy. So what I'm doing is I'm pursuing, you know, things like that. I'm going back. I'm pretending like I'm kind of like a clone in my old body. Does that make sense? I am a ripped off clone, damn it. I wanted to mention my earrings. See my earrings? I have had these for a while. I retired when I was, my customers love me, and they used to give me really nice gifts, and I got these earrings from my customer, and I still have them. I still have everything. If I lost anything in my move and in my years, it was because it totally... If I had all the stuff I've ever owned, that'd be bad. That's why when you're rich, you got to get mansions. So when I was younger, I was like more like a hippie type person. So I'm going to be, and you know, when I was doing that hippie stuff, it was kind of, this is why I love Point Break 2 so much, because it reminds me of that. It was like an easier life. And the clothes were very, somebody should bring back those sandals from India. The girls look so cute in those. Out here, look, I got to show you something. They're hungry. They want food. I used to bring bread and stuff for them. So I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be going back to my hippie days. And I thought, when I redecorate the townhouse, I think I'm going to do the hippie stuff. So the hippie thing can work too in this repressive situation we're in. So you guys are going to be seeing my hippie stuff. So, okay, you guys, thanks for all the awesome comments. And, you know, I thought in some of my videos, people would attack me, and none of my followers attack me. I seem to have like some, you know, they don't necessarily agree. Some of the stuff I say is just nonsense, but that's okay, because it's like we're hanging out, but no one has attacked me. So I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. The birds are getting closer. They're very hungry. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.